Why should New Hampshire remain in a union that does things like that?
This Ridley-O is brought to you by Max Abramson for Congress.
Are you a state rep?
I am.
I got a question for you.
No.
This is a picture of Abir Hamza. When she was 14, U.S. forces in Iraq murdered her, then murdered her family to cover it up. Why should we remain in a union that does this and that, the walk-off thing? Are you a rep?
I am.
Question for you. This is a picture of Abir Hamza. When she was 14, she was murdered by U.S. troops, who then murdered her family to cover it up.
What's this, a Vietnam thing?
No, Iraq.
Okay. If you say so.
Why should New Hampshire remain in a union that does things like that? I guess I should thank him for returning the picture. Are you a rep?
Yep.
Question for you.
Oh, sorry, we're about to go back in.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks. So she's about 11 minutes before they start up again. Are you a rep? Question for you. This is a picture of Abir Hamza. When she was 14, U.S. forces in Iraq murdered her, violated her, then murdered her family to cover it up. Why should New Hampshire remain in a union that does things like that?
I don't know that particular situation. I would have to ask people. I don't have an opinion on it. I have to educate myself.
You know the U.S. government has committed recent atrocities, right? That's not in debate, is it?
I'm not going to.
All right. Are you a rep? Question for you. This is a picture that you're going to ignore, I guess. Question for you. You're a rep, correct? Yeah. So this is a picture of Abir Hamza. When Abir Hamza in Iraq, when she was 14, U.S. soldiers violated and murdered her. Then they murdered her family to cover it up. Why should New Hampshire remain in a union that does things like this?
Well, the Hamas lets them be there. They're not stopping. They're letting them die.
Hamas?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Americans killed this gal.
I know, but they were there to, I don't know the story. You have to tell me all the facts.
Well, you know,
I'm not telling me the exact facts, so I can't really answer
This is
correctly because I don't know your exact facts. I'm sorry.
one of the many massacres in Iraq. You're aware of those, correct? Why should we continue helping with that? Are you a rep? Can you name something you've done this year to help reduce spending?
Help reduce spending, yeah. I voted to increase the state's amount of the education funding to lower property taxes in my town.
But wouldn't that increase state taxes?
Yeah, but lowers property taxes.
Well,
Property tax is the most regressive tax that we have in the state.
Well, it sounds like you're raising one tax and lowering another.
Yeah, but it affects my constituents more directly.
What, is there a spending that you've helped cut? Have you helped to cut any spending? Net cut.
Yeah, I've voted to cut education vouchers, which increase spending.
To cut education vouchers?
Make education vouchers stick to their budgeted amounts because they're going up every year.
Oh, and is that money go back to the taxpayers or to the schools?
Back to taxpayers.
Okay, all right, fair enough. And your name?
Tony Kaplan.
All right,
Should have my badge on.
thanks for your time.
Three-term state representative Max Abramson is running for Congress to get term limits passed. He has a New Hampshire Liberty Alliance rating over 90%. He's promised not to accept a congressional pension or the Washington cartel of insider trading and nepotism. To learn more about Max's campaign, click the link in the description for this video.
I'm Max Abramson for Congress, and I approve this message.